How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel, and in this video we're going to be talking about Tesla stock. We're going to go over and look at exactly the important price action we're looking at for Tesla stock. We're going to go over some important price levels that we need to be watching out for Tesla. We're also going to be talking about the bull and bear case for Tesla stock based off of recent analyst reports. We're going to be talking about all this important information in this video coming up. As you can see right here, we have Tesla stock that is sitting at $899.94. It's down 3.5%. We're slightly up a little bit in the after hours. So we opened up gapping down today and we slowly sold off to the downside. The most important price level that we talked about on yesterday's video is the $900. This is really important price levels to watch out for Tesla stock, because $900 was the previous highs that we made back in January when the stock was rallying to the upside. Later on, close to the end of the video, we're going to be looking at a detailed breakdown of Tesla stock technical analysis and what to expect for Tesla. Comparing to what the overall stock market did, Tesla stock was one of those stocks that actually aggressively sold off to the downside. So we're down 3.5%. As you can see, the overall market was also down. We have some stocks that did pretty well, like Pfizer and Netflix. So these is stay-at-home stock and vaccine stock. So we all know that why the stock market actually went down. This is mainly because of with the concern with the new variant. So there has been some new lockdowns that got into effect in Europe. And there are some areas in the US where this new variant is spreading fast. Some of the important data started coming out of other countries like South Africa. They're stating that there are not a lot of people are dying because of this new variant and the cases are actually flattened. But in the US, we're actually getting a lot of people getting this new variant, and also the Delta variant also is getting some impact on some states, so we definitely need to be watching for that. Of course, we expect also by the end of the year to get a Santa Claus rally. So we expect to bounce, even though the overall stock market is down. We expect some form of a bounce to come in the near future within a matter of weeks. When you look at more news for Tesla stock, there are analysts that are coming out and raising concern about the future of Tesla dominance when it comes to the EV market. Last week, we talked about another analyst that came out and talked about, okay, there are a lot of competition that is coming in with electric vehicles, new brands, and also, the well-established companies that are getting involved in the EVs. So Tesla might not be dominant within the next few years. That is their main concern. So this is also another analyst that came out and doubled down on that specific concern. So even though he believes, they believe that the market is favorable for Tesla right now, and we are getting more expansion with the Gigafactory in Berlin. In Austin, there's going to be an increase in production. But the main thing that they're concerned about is that Tesla is going to be getting a lot of competition, and within the next few years, these other electric vehicle companies could potentially catch up to Tesla, and Tesla's not going to be the dominant force in the US, also in Europe. So that is their main concern. So in spite of those reasons, they actually have a neutral stance on Tesla stock right now with a price target of $925, which is relatively not that bad because we're currently sitting at just a little below $900. While on the contrary, we have ARK Invest that is super bullish on Tesla stock. They have a price target set for 2025, bullish case, bearish case, and also based off of some models and some calculations, these are the price targets that they set for Tesla stock. The bull case is $4,000. This is highly dependent upon Tesla's ability to maximize the autopilot feature and get involved in robotaxi, which is going to be massive if that happens. The bear case is $1,500, which is still relatively not that bad, and the expected value based on different models that they have is $3,000. So that is pretty good. So these analysts are looking at very short term. They're looking at, okay, in 2 years and 3 years, Tesla stock could potentially have a lot of competition. There's going to be a lot of market share, but they're not looking at the different technologies that Tesla is actually working on right now, like the autonomous technology that ARK Invest actually focused the majority of their research on for their bullish cases. So we're going to be watching a detailed breakdown of debate with Tesla. What is there going to be more competition coming in for Tesla? Is it going to affect it? So we're going to check out this video and then I'm going to come back and then we're going to be looking at, Tesla stock technical analysis, some important price levels that we need to be watching out for. But first, let's check out this video, and I'll be back.
Guggenheim initiating coverage of the EV space today with neutral ratings on both Tesla and Lucid. The firm saying it has positive long-term view, but says the whole electric vehicle industry could have slower growth than many are expecting. Joe, you've got Tesla in your ETF, don't you?
I do. What's remarkable is we've seen this staggering decline for Tesla. I'm looking at the chart right now. November 4th, 1243 was the high. Guess what, Melissa? It's still above its 100-day moving average. So it's maintaining the strength of its technical formation. I think overall, once you get past a lot of the tax selling that's unfolding, specifically related to Tesla, I think on the other side of that, and once you hear from earnings, it's a company that you want to reestablish a position in if you have gotten out, or initiate a position if you don't hold one at all.
If we are to believe that the whole EV space isn't going to grow as fast as had been forecasted, Steve, I'm curious if you think Ford, for instance, may not deserve where it's trading at right now?
You know, that's a great question on Ford. And they do have, I was on their site looking at a Bronco, and 6-month wait. However, when I take a look at where it's trading at the upper end of its range, and there's only so much they can do. So I think Ford is fairly valued, personally, and I think Tesla is likely fairly valued also. Look, the bear case on Tesla, in addition to all the other ones for a while, and I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk, was that competition. And the only thing you can say about that bear case was that it was too early. Now we are seeing that competition. And Tesla hasn't changed the look of their vehicles since inception. So you can have these new cars come out that look a lot better, a lot sleeker, etc., and competition's coming from everywhere. So it's unnatural and it's wrong to assume their growth's going to continue and that it could support this valuation. I just don't believe that'll be the case.
Yeah. John, you own some of these EV names.
I do, Mel. Fisker, Lucid, Tesla. You take a look at where they were 2 months ago, Mel. It's one of those situations where you zoom out just a little bit, and they're all still higher than where they were 2 months ago. Did they peak, like, for instance, Fisker, from 20 to 55 in 2 months? Was that an all-time peak? I don't believe so. That was Lucid, actually. I'm sorry, Mel. Fisker was a different level. But I think all of these stocks are still going to be accumulated. And, Steve, you know how I respect your opinion. And I know you love Volkswagen, and I think they'll sell a lot of those EVs, but they won't make nearly the same amount of money on those, Steve, that Tesla makes on theirs. Because look at the price they're selling those Volkswagens or Porsches, different story, of course, high luxury vehicle, versus the Teslas. Tesla's able to make a lot more money on the sale of those, and they don't have the legacy costs. They don't have all those costs for pension and the legacy issues with factories that many of those other competitors that you're rightly calling them competitors, they are competitors, but they have significant dealer networks and everything else that cuts into their profitability dramatically.
Weiss, what do you say?
But there's also a wide range between 7 times earnings and 100 times earnings. So I think, would 50 times earnings be the right for Tesla? Could be. And by the way, consumers like having those dealers where they can go and take their car in and have it fixed. And that's why Tesla's putting more out. Look, I think they can, I think so many could be winners in the group. And true, you're not going to have the same profitability by car that Tesla has. But that's why Volkswagen's going to overtake Tesla as the #1 EV seller, as they already are in Europe.
Now, before we talk about in detail about technical analysis for Tesla stock and future price prediction for the next few weeks, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the videos that I make every single day, make sure you subscribe, turn on notification, and hit the like button. I would really appreciate that. So, as you can see right here, we talked about on yesterday's video, $900 is really important for Tesla because this was the all-time highs that we've made back in January, February this year. So we need to stay above this price point level. That'll be phenomenal. But however, if we break down the second price level that we need to be watching out for Tesla is $875. And if we do not hold that price point, there's a slight gap over here, which is between $843 and $850. So you might potentially hit that. The most important thing we need to be watching out for Tesla is, of course, Elon Musk selling. Today we have a relatively big sell-off that happened for Tesla stock compared to other stocks in the stock market. We're down 3.5%. So you might expect that Elon Musk might have sold a few more shares. He has around 3 million shares left for him to sell. So if he actually unloaded his shares today, even if he unloaded a few more amount of shares, that is definitely helpful. However, if he did not sell shares and if he's going to continue to sell maybe tomorrow or the day after that, we might potentially see a breakdown of Tesla below $900, and we might be sitting right around $875. There's a second support right around over here. So as I talked about in the previous videos, we're expecting a Santa Claus rally to happen by the end of the year, which is going to be coming up next week. So hopefully Elon Musk can finish selling his 3 million shares by that time and we stay within this range. If we break below $875, we're getting to $850. So I know a lot of people are excited, to buy Tesla stock. If it goes below $900, if it goes below, $875, if it goes to $850, there's going to be a lot of buyers for Tesla stock. When you look at the all-time price overall, it hit around $1,200, above $1,200 to the current price. We're down more than 25%. So you're getting a 25% discount on Tesla stock at the current moment. So if you like it at $1,200, you're going to love it when it has a 25% discount. And we can get more breakdown for Tesla stock. If it breaks to $875, you can get a 30% discount on Tesla stock. And a lot of people are excited to buy Tesla in these price point levels. So definitely keep an eye on it. So the short-term price prediction for Tesla stock, if Elon Musk continues to sell, if we break below $900, is for it to test the $875. And if that does not hold, we might potentially fill the gap that is right around over here, which is at $843 and $850. So that's going to be the short-term price target for Tesla stock. The bullish thing that we'll be watching out for the short term is we can get a rally, which is the Santa Claus rally, which can happen next week. So that is the important catalyst to watch out for Tesla stock. And these are the key price levels that we need to be watching out for. So make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell. If you want to get five free stocks from Momo, check out the links in the description box below. They have a Christmas special that I have going on right now, which is a phenomenal deal. So check out the link and sign up for Momo if you want to get 5 free stocks. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.